Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you divorced somebody or broke up with them and it hurt a lot? I mean, you spent a lot of time grieving and you did a lot of work to heal, only to find out that something comes up that triggers the old pain, opens the old wound that you thought was healed. And then you find yourself spiraling and panicking and going back into that old place like you think it's never going to end. Well, first and foremost, let me tell you, I'm Delise and I'm a licensed therapist. The pain does end and things will get better, but it does take time. And then to top it all off, you think you're really, really healed and something big happens. You get introduced to their new partner, or they work out at the same gym as you, or they live by you and you see them with their new partner. And it sucks. It really, truly hurts. It opens up those wounds that you thought, what is going on? You're panicking because you thought you were healed. And then you're feeling the same pain over again. So here are some things that I would like to suggest for you to consider in order to move forward in a really effective way in your life. Emotional freedom is the goal. And here are three things you can really focus on so you get to that place in your life that no matter what anyone does, what they say, who they're with, it doesn't affect you anymore. First and foremost, feel the pain, feel the feelings, whatever it is that you need to feel, to process through it. Because it's like the saying, the only way out is through. And you don't die from feeling at all, but people avoid and push it away, and then it prolongs the healing process. So feel what you need to feel, reach out to who you need to reach out to, just get the support you need in order to be with yourself compassionately and feel. The second thing I would encourage you to do is shift your focus, shift your energy, shift your thoughts. Now, this requires some intention and some discipline. When you don't have control over what anybody else does, because we never do, you have control over what you want to do and what you can do. Remember, ultimately, you want to be okay and have peace no matter where they are, what they're doing, or what they're saying. But in the meantime, until you get to that emotionally free place, you want to make sure to do what you can to shift. But until you get to that place where you're emotionally free, you want to ask yourself, what can I do to feel better? If I work out at a gym and I hate seeing them there, then what can I do? I can go to another gym. It might be inconvenient. It might stink. You might love your gym, but you also might like not seeing them there with their new partner more than what it would take for you to be inconvenienced to go to another gym. Is it fair? No, but we're not really talking about that. We're talking about how to help yourself feel better, to do the things you need to do so you are in control over your emotions until you feel healed enough to see them and be fine, like we're talking about the ultimate goal. When I say shift your focus, that means spend time writing about things that you're grateful for in your life. Things that you love about how you are, things you love about yourself, things you enjoy doing, people you have in your life that you do appreciate, that you do enjoy, that you do love. And the third thing is two parts. One is, why did you end this with that person? Make a long list about all the things, the reasons why you ended it, and then be grateful for all those reasons you are no longer with this person. Along with the things that you're grateful for that you're no longer in that environment, it's kind of the icing on the cake. When you can, sit and appreciate and remember that you ended it because of all these things, and therefore wish them well, be happy with their life, and be even happier knowing that they are irrelevant now to you. And again, going back to the first part of this, I have compassion for how hard it is and how much it hurts. And so again, going back to that, give yourself the time to grieve and whatever. This is the third phase that I'm talking about. So re-listen to the video if you need to. And when you're ready to do this step, then do it. Don't do it before you're ready. When you can sit and appreciate the qualities you did love about that person, because moving forward, you're going to attract what you're focusing on. So if you're only focusing on all the bad parts and all the stuff that was negative previously, you're going to bring that part back into your life, because we match up with what we're putting out, okay? That's the simplest way to say it. And at the end of the day, it's giving yourself the time, the self-compassion, the self-love, focusing on things that you do ultimately want in your life. And remember, you are truly so much better off where you're at now than if you had continued where you were before. Otherwise, you'd still be with that person. I hope that helps.